Hello student, today we discuss about electrical properties of metallic conductor, semiconductor and insulator on the basis of band theory. The electrical properties of metallic conductor, semiconductor and insulator can be explained on the basis of band theory. We can explain electrical properties on the basis of energy difference between two bands, that is valence band and conduction band. In metals, non-metals and metalloids, we can say that in conductors, semiconductors and insulator. In case of metals, there is a conduction band overlaps over the valence band, and therefore when electrical energy supply, then electrons can be easily promoted from valence band to conduction band. In case of semiconductor, there is a small difference between valence band and conduction band. That means there is a small band gap. When electricity is supplied, then electron can be promoted from valence band to conduction band. In case of insulator, there is a very large energy difference between valence band and conduction band. Therefore, electrons from valence band cannot be promoted to the higher energy conduction bands, and therefore they do not conduct electricity. In case of metal, electrons from valence band easily promoted to conduction band, therefore they are good conductor of electricity. While in case of semiconductor, there is a small energy gap, so some of the electrons can promoted to conduction band, therefore they conduct electricity, but their conductivities are less than those of metals. In case of insulator, electrons cannot be promoted from valence band to conduction band, and therefore insulators do not conduct electricity. Now we discuss in details about semiconductor. We know that conductivities of semiconductor are intermediate between metals and insulators. The semiconductors are further classified into two types. First is intrinsic semiconductor and second one is extrinsic semiconductor. Then extrinsic semiconductor further classified into two types, that is N-type semiconductor and P-type semiconductor. In band theory, we study about band gap, valence band and conduction band. In case of semiconductor, valence band is full of electron while conduction band is empty, and there is a less energy difference between conduction band and valence band. That means band gap or forbidden energy gap is less. Therefore, room temperature is sufficient to promote electron from valence band to conduction band, and therefore they can conduct electricity to some extent. While at higher temperature, when temperature increases, then more electrons can be promoted from valence band to conduction band, and therefore increase in temperature increases the conductivity of semiconductor. Now we discuss about types of semiconductor. There are two types of semiconductor, intrinsic semiconductor and extrinsic semiconductor. First, here we discuss about intrinsic semiconductor. Semiconductor which conduct electricity in their pure form is called intrinsic semiconductor. For example, pure silicon and pure germanium are intrinsic semiconductor. However, conductivity of this intrinsic semiconductor is quite low at the room temperature. In case to increase conductivity, some impurities are added to intrinsic semiconductor, then they are converted into extrinsic semiconductor. The process of adding small amount of impurities to intrinsic semiconductor is called doping, and that impurities are called dopant. Now we study second type of semiconductor, that is extrinsic semiconductor. Semiconductor formed by adding impurities to intrinsic semiconductor are called extrinsic semiconductor. For example, pure germanium is intrinsic semiconductor. When impurity of arsenic is added in it, then it gives extrinsic semiconductor. We know that addition of impurity to intrinsic semiconductor is called doping, and this doping can be takes place in two ways. First is electron rich impurity and second one is electron deficient impurity. First we discuss about doping with electron rich impurity. We know that pure silicon and germanium are group 14 elements and each consists 4 valence electrons in its valence shell. When group 15 impurity is added to silicon, hence its conductivity increases. Pure silicon consists 4 valence electrons, therefore it can form 4 covalent bonds with neighboring silicon atom. When silicon is doped with group 15 elements that are phosphorus and arsenic, group 15 element consist 5 valence electron, but here they can form only 4 covalent bond with neighboring silicon atom. But one excess electron is left. This excess electron is delocalized and contributes to electrical conductivity, and therefore when group 15 elements are added to the silicon or germanium, then conductivities are increases, and this type of extrinsic semiconductor is called N type of semiconductor. We can say when pentavalent, that means group 15 elements or impurities added to intrinsic semiconductor, then it give N type of semiconductor and it conduct electricity due to delocalized electron. Now we discuss about electron deficient impurity. When pure semiconductor, that means intrinsic semiconductor, are doped with group 13 elements like boron, aluminum or gallium, they also increases the conductivity of semiconductor. We know that group 13 elements consist only 3 valence electron. When silicon is doped with group 13 elements, then some of the silicon atom are replaced by group 13 elements. It consists only 3 valence electron. Therefore, it can form only 3 covalent bond with neighboring silicon atom, and therefore one of the electron of neighboring silicon is remaining unpaired and one electron vacancy known as hole is created. To recover this hole, electron from neighboring atom is migrate and it goes to the hole so that it create vacancy or hole at its original position. Now when electrical field is applied, then these negatively charged electrons are recover hole and migrated towards positive electrode, while holes are migrated towards negative electrode, and these holes are responsible to increase the conductivity of semiconductor, and such type of semiconductor are called P type of semiconductor. Now we discuss about effect of temperature on electrical conductivity. In case of metal, conductivity decreases with increase in temperature, while in case of semiconductor, conductivity increases with increase in temperature. It can be explained as in case of metals, electrons are free to move throughout the crystal, while metal ion have fixed position and they can only vibrate at that position. When temperature increases, then metal ion vibrates vigorously and which disturbs movement of electron. It results in decreased conductivity of metals with increase in temperature. In case of semiconductor, we know that there is a small band gap between valence band and conduction band. When temperature increases, then electrons from valence band goes to conduction band and hence increases electrical conductivity. Therefore, electrical conductivity increases with increase in temperature.